Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Kim at Artful Crafts. This is week 5 of the 100 Days of Journaling Ideas hosted by Rachel and Bella Crafts. You can look everything up by using the hashtag 100 Days JJI. This started March 1st and there's going to be all kinds of challenges for 100 days and videos to watch. Some of your some awesome crafters out there, YouTube crafters, and I'm sure she's going to have lots of giveaways. I will link all of the information down below. She has a Facebook group, and I know there'll also be lots of freebies, so I will link her Facebook group down below also, but you will have to request to join because it is a private group. So today, week 5 is quirky and unusual journal styles. So I found a journal that I absolutely love. And I'll also be working with the Shabby Chic French love letter kits. This kit is massive. There's like 4 parts to this kit. But anyway, this is called a folded crayon binding journal. But I thought it was, and I've made 2 copies of it, 2 little instances but this is what they look like. 2 samples is what I was trying to say. And then I've got this right there, and once we get into it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And then this is a bigger version of it, and this is how it looks, and it only holds 4 of the one that I did, but you can continue on with this, adding and layering the folded crayon. You'll see once I get into it and show you exactly what I'm talking about. You could add more to it and get a bigger journal than what I've got, just the 4 pages. And I also, what I'm going to be crafting today is I'm going to be using this journal, but I also want to use this, like, I thought this would make a great journal to put like mixed media paper in, or watercolor paper. And then you can always take this out of the binding, and then when you finish it, and then add more to it. So what we're going to do is fold this in 2, and then I will fold it right back into this way. And you have to be pretty precise. I don't measure, and I would suggest using your bone folder also, just to get those really good crisp creases. And all you're going to do is be doing mostly folding. Lots and lots of folding for this one. And if you don't want to sew, this is also a good way not to sew a journal. This is just something different, and I thought very interesting, just a different way to do things. So then I will come back and fold this. It's going to be accordion, so let's do it this way. And see how that's just folding it. I'm folding it back on itself now. Trying to get those corners as even as possible. And this is 76-pound cardstock paper that I'm using. The ones that I made mine with, like the samples, or just regular copy paper, but I wanted something a little bit stronger since I'm going to be using this for the mixed media paper and watercolor paper. So then I will try to meet that as best I can. Putting those creases in there. And then I'll do this side. Folding it back this way so we can have that accordion. And like I said, trying to get it as close as possible. to that seam that you folded. And then right here again, and I will probably, some of this folding, I will just kind of fast forward a little bit so you don't have to watch all of the folding. I know that can get a little boring. Okay, so now we have this accordion like this. That's what it's going to look like so far. Then what we're going to do is take our edges and fold them. And you really do want to be pretty precise on this as best as you can. And you will fold these on all four corners, like so. And like I said, trying to get as precise as you can. And I know it's not going to be perfect. Well, some may be, but mine definitely was not. And that's okay. But you do want to make sure that you can get your papers turned, like flip them, and get them turned inside so you can slip them out. And then it doesn't matter which way you're going to fold these now, both ways. And then you'll see why. So again, we want to get to this middle fold as much as we can. And sometimes you may even have to, because I'm having a hard time seeing right through here. And I can definitely tell the cardstock, you definitely need to use your bone folder. And then again, like I said, since I can't see that well, right through here, I do want to get as close to the corner as I can. So that'll be straight. And then we'll go again on this side. And again right here, I'm sorry that light is shining. Maybe that'll help a little bit. And then we'll just keep going. And see how that is? It's going to naturally kind of fold where it's supposed to. And just take that right there. Make sure that's hitting pretty good at that middle point. And if you just want to put regular paper in here, you don't have to use this cardstock. And you may not have to use the cardstock anyway. I was just trying to get something a little bit sturdier for that thicker paper that'll be holding. And you may not even need that, but I was thinking I'd prefer it with a little bit stronger hold. Okay. And then on this side again. And then we'll fold those over like so. And then here again. Okay, so now we have this. And what we will do here is, since we did that fold like that, you'll push in like so. See how that just folds in? And you'll do that on the bottom and also right here at the top. Okay, so now it's going to look like this. And I'll just kind of do this like so. And then maybe even do it a little bit like that. So then we're going to come back here, flip this over, and what we're wanting to do is push this down like so. And I'm probably going to need to do it this way. Trying to get those creases. It'll naturally kind of fold. See how that's going? And then you'll flip that over. Uh-oh, this is crooked. Like this. And I'll flip this over like so. And this one. And we want this meeting right there at that edge so they'll fold good. And you just continue all throughout. And like I said again, we want that crease being pretty much where it's going to be able to fold nicely. So you want that in the middle, like so. This looks a little messed up, and I may have to do some trimming on that. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so you've got it looking like this. Let's go ahead and do this side. See how it just automatically wants to fold. Okay, and flip this one and do the same. And then we'll do this one. Over here. And then this one, like so. And this is really thick. So, you've got it looking like this. And what you're going to do is, this is all going to be your, this is your crown. And you'll insert your sheets. This will be the front, which you'll have a front, and I will have to cut this off just a little bit. I can tell it's not wanting to sit right. I don't know what I've done. We'll go ahead and trim that off just a little bit. Like so. I mean, it'll be pretty straight. So now what we want to do is our sheets, or either you can use this kind of paper, whatever paper you want to use. Like I said, I'm going to have to trim this down. This is, let's see, I think I can cut this in half, like so, and then I'm going to have to cut it down, but that's only going to be 2 sheets. So let me get this out, like so. And I'm going to just kind of measure. I believe what I'm going to have to do is cut this in 2 first, because it's pretty thick, and my little, this little cutting thing does not want to cut 2 pages sometimes. Okay, so we've got that. And now we want to just kind of measure and see. I'm going to have to take about, what, ½ an inch off or so. So I'll sit this back in here. And I'm thinking about there. I may have to measure just a little bit more. But you will have to measure just a little bit to see how much you're going to need. Taken off to fit. Let's go right here and see. And I want mine slipping pretty good, so it will turn. That still needs a little bit taken off. If I measured, it probably would have been a little bit better, guys. But I just don't measure. I don't know why. I probably need to. Okay. Let's see. And I'm still just kind of checking that out to see. And that's going to be pretty good. Just a little bit loose, but that's okay. It'll be easier to slip out. And what I'm going to do here is just kind of cut this. Now I can move this out of the way Don't y'all love the way I cut? Nothing fancy here, that's for sure. Okay, so I've got that like so. And I'll probably should have gotten some of my mixed media paper out, because this is the watercolor paper. And I'm folding it right in two. And get this mess out of the way. Just to get that good crease, let's use our bone folder. Kind of measuring pretty good. Okay, and then one more. Okay, so we've got that now. Let's just slip these on in. And you do want these lines, the little fold lines, so it'll be good to match up, so it'll fold, you know, like it's supposed to match up like so. See how that is right there, and it's folding, and then it's folding here. And then right through here, we'll have this one. Like that. I can see it needs to be, there we go. And then we have our last one. And it will slip right back in like so. And we're making sure these are in there. See where that's lining up, and that one's lining up, and there we go. So now you can use your cardstock like so, however you'd like. I will be using some. I have this, I believe, I found these in a pack of at a thrift store in a big pack, and I've got several sizes. I'm not sure if it's a matte paper or if it is like I said, I'm not gonna measure. I'm gonna use my cutter again real quick, but this is what I'm gonna use for my tops. For the top and the back, the covers. And I do want it just a little bit bigger than, just a little bit bigger than, I hope this cuts through. It did, yay. And save those, because you can use that for, use them for your journaling cards or whatever. Okay, so that looks okay. And then I do want to do it again slightly, just a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking right here. I messed up just that quick. Let me lay that down again. Oh, it needs to come over just a little bit. Probably here. I do not. I can always recut it smaller, but I just don't want to cut it too small. I'd rather have it bigger than smaller. So there, here we go, cutting this again. And you can cut yours to where it's just exactly fits perfect. So these will be the front and the back cover, like so. Okay, so what I want to use here for me is some of my Fabri-Tac. You can also use the 3-in-1. I just something that's a little bit slippery, so you can make sure that you get these covers pretty even. So then I'll just lay a little bit through here. And then I want to get this pretty even. We'll like so. And I'm not going to smash it all the way down and glue it to it until I get them both on and kind of even. Just want to make sure I get them even. These papers are so, so pretty. I have enjoyed working with this kit so much. Okay, and like I said, I want to get it as even as I can. And it's looking pretty good. Okay, so now I can get my little foam folder back out and just kind of go down like so. And there we go. You have your water paper holder or mixed media. You can take this on the go with you, and you can see where this is a little bit kind of messed up, but I think it'll be okay as long as it's turning. Now, you do have this, but you just really don't count that. And then you just take it out, and then when you're finished writing or creating or watercolor painting, it's just something to take with you on the go. And there you have it. And then you can decorate it however you want. I will flip through and show you what I've done on mine. This is the bigger one, similar size to this one. It's just a little bit bigger. I'm not sure why. This one is I used a regular piece of paper with, so I'm thinking it didn't have all that bulk. So we'll just flip through it. Look at this. How pretty. And on this one, I went ahead and glued down the back of this side. So it's just a continuous paper and not like this one. But this is our travel mixed media and paper. And I just added a little paper in there. Some more stained paper. But you can actually write on this and do some journaling, add some journaling tags to it. That's what I'm going to do, and fancy it up and fix it up. I did do the little cover just so I could show you a sample. And then I even used my scraps like this. That's what I used to make this. So all your little scraps you can just use and just make a smaller version. Like so. This one I did not fold down. I just glued that down right there. But I think these are so precious. And you can actually put a little tuck something right in through there if you'd like. And I just put a little glue on there and used a bow for this one to tie up. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me today and playing along and having good ideas. These are great ideas. I hope you guys follow along. Like I said, I'm going to link everything down below in my description box. And I had a good time hanging out with you. I love working with this kit. Rachel and Bella, thank you so much for always a great collaboration. Okay, thank you. Until next time, bye-bye.